And I realized this is a disease I'm starting to develop.
The hunt for black people, as he calls it, is part of a racist system that he condemns today. The first thing he denounces is the quota of arrest imposed on U.S. police in many large cities. This race for numbers pushes them to stop black people for no reason.
Quotas lead to arrests for no reason. Minorities have no one to call if they're wrongly arrested. The white person will call their local political committee man or person. They'll call the parents, perhaps, of a teenager, will call the local politician. Yo, what's going on here? My child was arrested just because he didn't have his license. Why don't you just tell him to go home and get his license? And things like, so the white person has more power. Black people have no connection to the people in power. So you know there's not going to be any blowback on arresting a minority because they don't have any power to complain.
And African Americans are not only unjustly arrested, they are not treated with the same respect as white people are.
If you stop somebody from going through a light, you would say, hey, out of your car. Out of your car. Show me ID. You wouldn't say that. To a white person, you would go up and say, may I see your driver's license, please? And blacks know that. Blacks know when you go up and say, hey, out of your car, now. And then they say, whoa, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Don't say that. Don't ask me why I'm stopping you. I said get out of the car. And that's right there, your first disrespect. And I saw that happening, and blacks know it's happening. They know it's not happening to white people, so automatically they start resenting the police, just from little verbal commands, let alone the physicality of grabbing somebody and putting them in handcuffs while you check their ID. Unfortunately, when I would tell other officers, whoa, that's enough, then they would think, hey, what are you? N for the word. What are you, an N lover?
Since he retired, he campaigns openly against the racist behavior of the police. The former officer has even made a very explicit sign.
I'm asking police, end open season. Stop shooting black men just like they're some kind of animal.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, hell no. The cop is on there!
Get out of the car, man. You got a gun right there. Okay. I need you to relax for me, okay?
I will shoot you if this mouse. That's a threat, so try to let go of me!
You just put your hand on a gun, sir.
And yet people have the nerve to say that all black people have to do is comply. Honestly, you're not going to believe what I'm about to show you.
Okay, that's all right. Just keep an eye on it. Just get the right fit. Just stare up instead. Put your hand on the steering wheel.
No.
What are you reaching for?
Oh, whoa. Hey,
Get out of the car, man. You got a gun right there.
Whoa!
Get out of the car.
There's rights to this.
Get out.
There are rights to this.
Do you have a control?
There are rights to this. Whoa!
Get out.
Hold up right there.
It's open. My hands are up. My hands are up. No.
You got.
This is on body cam. You have a body cam, sir?
Put your hands over your eyes.
Do you have a body cam?
Put your hand over your eyes.
Do you have a body cam, sir?
Put your hands over your eyes.
Yeah, you're gonna
I will send this dog on you.
I will shoot you if you do.
Don't fucking grab that gun.
You have rights.
Put your hand.
You have rights too. You have rights too.
Don't you dare.
You have rights. You cannot
Don't you
shoot me
dare.
here.
You
It's
need to be-
unconstitutional. You know that.
Right, you have a weapon,
Hey.
okay?
Yes, I
Don't.
do. And it's
Don't.
What I need you to do.
Hey, you guys
listen.
are grabbing me on this. Is also unconstitutional. Body cam request.
Can you quit yelling so I can talk to you?
I'm not going to bother anybody.
No, you're
Hands
not.
on the seat.
Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't.
So to recap, he refuses to put his hands on the steering wheel, refuses to get out of the car, he puts his hand on his own gun, he twice threatens to shoot the cop, he closes the door and speeds away, and he lives to tell the tale. I'm not saying that this suspect should have been shot. In fact, the officers in this example showed quite remarkable patience and composure. But then that leads me to the question, why isn't this shown for all? Think about it. How can you possibly watch this video and not think about the cases where black suspects are shot and killed for being way less threatening than this man behind the wheel. What this video and many others like it tell me is that police have the training. It just seems they pick and choose when to show restraint and when to exercise lethal force.
New police body cam at the center of a lawsuit being filed against Philly police. A man says an officer deleted video from his phone during a traffic stop. Marcus explains what's going on here.
Yeah, how you doing, Jason? Jacob Giddings was in his car when police approached him. They asked him to get out of that car. He said he wanted to speak with the supervisor. Instead, they forcefully, in his own eyes, pulled him out of that car, and that's when he lost his phone. And he says police deleted that video.
I definitely hope he's charged, you know. I hope he's definitely held accountable because, like I said, I'm nervous for me and my children.
A Philadelphia police officer is being accused of deleting this man, Jacob Giddings' video of his arrest back in March of this year. It happened after a traffic stop. Giddings and his attorney say officers approached Giddings at a gas station and asked him to get out of the car. He refused and instead asked for the officer's supervisor. This is when Officer Tyree Burnett can be seen on video dragging Giddings out of the car.
It escalates, and the officer eventually loses patience and attempts to snatch Mr. Giddings out of the vehicle. When he snatches Mr. Giddings out of the vehicle and pulls him to the ground and begins to assault him, Mr. Giddings drops his phone.
In body cam footage obtained by Giddings and his attorney, you can see Officer Burnett pick up his phone off the ground and tap on Giddings' phone.
You see the officer then going in, since the video was actively being recorded, his phone was unlocked. So you see the officer go into his recordings and delete the video.
Philadelphia Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw says the department has launched an internal affairs investigation on the situation.
We are aware of this incident. He's actually been on restricted duty since, I believe, April. But there is an active and ongoing internal affairs investigation right now.
Giddings and his attorney say they want swift action taken.
Officer Burnett should be fired. You can't be a police officer if you're breaking the law, right? That just can't happen.
Giddings' attorneys say they do plan to file that lawsuit when they obtain further body cam footage from the other officers involved in that situation, as well as any further evidence they're trying to find currently. Back to you, Shayna.
All right, we'll keep a close watch on that story. Thank you, Marcus.